Hello and welcome back to our kitchen for another night of exciting Iditarod talk. We have a champion of the 2024 Iditarod.
Yep. Dallas Heavy did it again.
He did it again. The first 6-time winner of the Iditarod. The man. What did you say yesterday? The GOAT. Dare you say, right? Dang, this is wild.
Oh, Dallas Heavy won again. Big shocker. I think from watching the beginning of the race, Travis led the race for 500 miles ish, give or take.
Yeah, he led it from Nikolai to just outside of Caltech.
So less than 500, but
close.
We were, being fans of Travis, we were hopeful that he would, keep going in the trajectory he was going. An amazing trajectory. Super proud of him and this race and what it has provided him, because I'm sure he's coming off the trail too with a lot of knowledge, which could potentially be dangerous.
Yes.
So, very awesome to see him do that.
And being out front like that makes you very hungry.
Yeah,
yes.
Now as you said in the first day, you said it doesn't matter if you're leading in the first half. It only matters the last. It only matters when you're getting into Nome if you're leading.
It only matters on Front Street.
Yes.
It's the only place it matters.
Now Travis is just going to be even more fueled
to
lead down Front Street. So
absolutely,
that's coming. Dallas wearing bib number 7 is super ominous. Very ominous.
But this is what I have to say is I hope Mitch Seavey comes back next year as well, so that we don't have Dallas driving this super team of combined dogs.
That
even though Mitch is just as competitive and hard to beat, but
it's competing against the 2 best dog programs probably in the state of Alaska.
The 2 biggest dog programs for sure.
Yes. That's
combined into one.
It makes us. It requires us and everyone else to level up that much more. And I mean that seriously. If you want to beat that, you need to be that. And I'm available for motivational speaking. But
but there's nobody anywhere close to the programs that they have. Nobody. And
they're very fortunate. And it's admirable, and they have extended their knowledge throughout the community.
Absolutely.
And that Mitch has been a great mentor to you and to countless others. Dallas has been a great competitor and friend, and they're open books pretty much. Besides their winning secrets, but
they have a couple, I'm sure.
But great teams to learn from, and I think you're excited to maybe race against Jim next year.
Absolutely.
Maybe.
I mean, I'm not excited to have to try to beat him, but I'm excited to try to beat him. If that makes any sense at all. I mean, we're going to come back ready to rumble, and of course it all comes down to program, because we enter this race with the dog team that we have, with the training that we have, with the nutrition that we have, and you can't run your dogs any faster than they're willing to go. You can't get them to Nome any quicker than they want to get there. And of course we want to do it having fun, both us and the dogs. So hopefully our program's in a position to win. It looks pretty darn good. It's small. It's a small program.
It's small but mighty. There's a lot of love.
Mighty one, yes.
There's a lot of fire. There's a lot of fun.
Yes.
Behind it. And
absolutely.
It's increasingly challenging with children. I admire, like, now, do you look back at mushers with kids and you're like,
wow,
how in the world?
Yeah.
Second place is Matt Hall.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Matt Hall's out of safety. Honest way to know.
To see a new winner, I would have wanted it to be someone like Matt. And
yeah, Matt's such a great guy.
Yeah, this is really cool for him. Personal best.
Yes.
Almost a win.
Almost.
Yes. Team has looked great. They've looked steady.
Absolutely.
This was such an interesting race. It was an example race of how just because teams look like they are in the back or they're conserving a little too much, and there is such a thing as conserving too much.
Absolutely.
But this was a race where that paid off.
Absolutely.
Big time.
Yep.
I mean, look at who's fallen behind. Paige Drobny she just maintained well.
Yes.
She maintained well, but someone like Jeff Dieter, who's now looking at number 4 spot, another personal best. I don't even know if they've been in the top 10, so this is exciting.
Yeah, looking at Jeff's team, it's like he almost conserved too much, but you can't say that because he's in 4th place.
He's doing amazing.
Yes, his team looked like it could have been in 2nd right now. Coming
into White Mountain, Jeff Dieter had his wheel dogs not loping.
Yes, Sophie said, look at these dogs loping. And I said, that's not loping, that is driving. Those dogs are getting it.
And I've watched a lot of teams come into White Mountain.
Yes.
In my day. And I was like, I have never.
It was impressive.
Seen a dog. And just his team in general.
Yeah. I mean, they
looked like they were going up to the start line.
Yes.
They were really amazing and really happy for him. His schedule, his execution through the middle of the race, he kind of got it on after Caltag and just plowed ahead.
Yeah, congratulations,
and then
guys. That's
all of those teams in Unalakleet who took like 7 to 12 hours of rest, that's where he kind of knocked on the door and said,
see you later.
Yeah, move on over. I'm passing through.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
That's Paige, Black Spruce Kennel, by the way. Yep.
And Paige and
Jesse Holmes.
Oh, Jesse Holmes.
Mentioned Jesse Holmes. He's 3rd, yep.
Let's go to my order here. Yep. Jesse Holmes 3rd.
He's coming to safety right now. Last time we looked, he was going like over 11 miles an hour.
Yeah, he might be eyeing for the safety to Nome award.
There's a lot of teams behind him in the top 20 that are capable of that, though.
Maybe. Speed-wise, he might. That takes a certain something.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we'll see.
And then, Jeff, and then Paige.
And then from there, it gets kind of fuzzy in my mind. Is it
Travis?
Who's after that? Milla?
Yeah, it's Milla, Jesse Royer, Amanda Otto, and then Pete Kaiser all sitting in White Mountain.
I feel like we're missing someone if we are.
Sorry. I don't think so. But, so Jeff Dieter and Paige Drobny both passed Travis going out of White Mountain. So that could be a shake-up again going to Nome. You never know. But that's kind of a little bit of a race going on there. And then Jesse Royer's not going to leave too far ahead of Amanda. And Amanda was flying to White Mountain.
She was.
Yeah. So we have Pete Kaiser, right? She kind of left Pete in the dust, in her snow dust, going over to White Mountain. But Pete's an experienced veteran that I have had to outrun to Nome before. So
yeah.
You never know.
If he wanted to make a push, he could, but
yeah, we'll see what happens. I look for Amanda and Jesse to be battling it out, though. For sure.
Oh, yeah.
Getting to know. Yep. And I think Milla's far enough ahead of them that she should be able to make it there ahead of both of them.
I saw someone mention that this year is probably going to be the year where there's the most women in the top 10.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That would make sense.
Very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then behind them is Ryan,
Jason,
and Josie Tier, who looks like she's got Rookie of the Year in the bag.
Yep.
She just continues on. So congratulations to her.
Absolutely. Oh, Wally actually, I think, is the next one into White Mountain. He's running a good race, and I haven't looked at the back at the pack today?
Nope. We were yesterday. I didn't really make the video, but we were discussing about Bryce Mumford and how we were concerned that Iditarod was going to cut him off. Just sometimes mushers are withdrawn from the race because they've fallen too far behind. It's just a lot to keep all the whole checkpoint running and volunteers. So unfortunately, if you fall too far behind, you can get pulled from the race. And we were a little bit concerned about Bryce yesterday, but they've been letting him move down the trail. He should be in Unocleat soon, or is already there.
Yep.
So that's exciting. That's good. So far, no one's been pulled. Rookies are doing well. Veterans behind are doing well. It seems like a very successful race.
Yep.
There hasn't.
Nick Petit, Matt Failer, rolling over to White Mountain, I think, as well.
Just prior to this video, we learned of another dog death on the trail, which is a little bit unreal.
Yes, it is. And unfortunate.
Frustrating is a good word for it. The results of the necropsies on Bog and George came back inconclusive, I believe, on the primary necropsy. So necropsies are kind of handled in two separate parts, and being in the middle of nowhere, Alaska, proves to be a challenge, but the veterinarians are ready, prepared. They know what to do. So the initial, the first stage.
This is her expertise. So
the initial necropsy is done as soon as possible. Ideally before the body freezes, as that can change a whole bunch of things and it can make things look not as they seem. So not surprised that it came back like that, which is good. Like in a way that's good, in a way that's not good because we don't have answers. So there'll be further testing done on the dogs. They will take pieces of every vital organ. They will take samples of lung, liver, kidney, intestine, stomach, heart. They will look more at the heart. So they'll look under a microscope. It's an intense procedure. So as Wade said yesterday, give the race patience. They are handling this with the utmost seriousness. Although if they come back that they can't find anything, then it's likely just a spontaneous cardiac event, which you might hear. And which I am actually not 100% sure if you can tell that by looking at the heart. I don't know. I just know that there's been enough research done where probably with what the musher can say, like how the dog died, like if they just fell over, as in it is with humans that have a heart attack, they just fall over. There's not much to it. Yes, another just devastating loss, and it's another rookie who doesn't get to finish the race.
And
disappointing.
Such a good kid too.
Yeah, Calvin Doherty, his father is a veteran, a Iditarod veteran.
He's been around mushing since he was a little guy.
Yeah, really good family. So this is heartbreaking. I believe his family was already a Nome. Yes, it's for everybody. We hope that we do get an answer. That's when I said it's nice like that they didn't open the dog up and they're like, wow, look at this. That there was something obvious, because then you wonder what was missed essentially. Yeah. So in a way, a inconclusive report is not bad, but we would like answers so Absolutely. We can provide answers.
Yeah, I mean, any answer we get helps us get closer to preventing this in the future. And so
is this just an anomaly? Is it just
a percentage thing? A numbers thing?
Just a numbers thing, and it's, again, we don't know.
Yeah.
But we are certainly thinking of the musher and the dog and the team and everyone. As we just said, this takes a team, a community. When a dog is lost, it doesn't just affect the musher.
It affects all of us for sure. Yeah. I mean, we know how how strong of a connection we have with our own dogs. Mm-hmm. And I would like to assume that these mushers have just as strong of a connection with their dogs. And so I couldn't imagine it happening to me. Mm-hmm. So I can't imagine it happening to them.
Yes. So hopefully pathology will come back with something more conclusive. Mm-hmm. That's what we can hope for right now.
Yes.
Yes.
I learned a lot watching the race this year. Just following the insider, following videos, watching different competitors, their ways of doing things, strategies, etc. It's been almost 13 years since I've looked at that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's a totally different perspective when you can watch teams come in and out and competitors' checkpoint routines, and it's a different insight. It's invaluable. So I hope you did learn something.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's going to be a fun journey. I'm glad I took the year off this year with the non-winter here in northern Wisconsin, Minnesota, Michigan. There was no snow all year. It's crazy. We never had to plow our driveway.
We had record snow last year.
Nothing this year. We had record snow this year too, but
the lowest
on record, yeah.
In a couple of years, yeah.
So that's pretty crazy. Yeah, good year to take off in that regard. Good year to stay home with the family, help you, be with the kids, stuff like that. Next year, I think Mac will be big enough to get involved in the mushing shenanigans. Hopefully he can run his first dog race of his life. Maybe his only.
The bear grease.
Yep, the kids' bear grease cub run. Yep, be a fun time going over there. Hopefully.
Yeah, we'll hope for snow.
Yeah, that'd be nice. So another thing that we have to announce, some of you guys might already know, but we're headed up to Alaska here shortly at the end of the month to do tours in Skagway, Alaska. I'm really excited about this opportunity especially for training the dogs up. Tours provide a lot of power in the dog team and a lot more experience throughout the summer as to where usually they take a break. So
conditioning program.
Yes, so we're excited for that program and what it will do for the team going into next season.
Yeah, excited to be in Southeast Alaska and
come see us if you get the opportunity. We'll be there having fun. But we look forward to being back. It's going to be a journey. It's always a journey. Down here, it's a little bit more of a journey. Loading everything up, trucking the dogs to Alaska at some point in the winter on the winter roads and everything. We ship our food drops from down here to Alaska. We get them all done here and ship them up. And then, we haul up the dog food that we need for the time that we're in Alaska between arrival and departure at the starting line and stuff. So that's interesting. Hopefully the truck makes it and a couple more trips. It's an expensive sport. We go through a lot of dog food, a lot of gas, a lot of vehicles, trailers. So our fans, our sponsors, everybody who supports us, watches us, loves us, we'll be back. We're coming back. We're ready. We have a really nice young group of dogs here in the yard that is ready to rumble. A lot of really nice litters of pups came out. We bred to Jet. Jet was our main lead dog out of the singer litter. Did you call it the singer litter? Music litter?
They were like 80s musicians.
80s musicians litter.
Tundra
Raptor litter.
Raptor.
Yep.
Ramey Reddington.
Yep, from Ramey. And Jet and her brother Ozzy have been our main lead dogs for the last few years. And Iditarod got us to know him quite a few times. A lot of our puppies are out of Ozzy, her brother. So finally we bred to her. We bred her to a friend's dog here in Minnesota. Really nice dog out of his dad was a Jeff King dog and a Ken Cheesick Sprint dog. So it's fun breeding. Got a couple speedy ones out of there. We like speedy dogs.
And then a couple huge monster dogs.
A couple huge monsters.
That we quickly won't have big enough harnesses for.
Yes.
They're our biggest dogs we've ever had.
Yep.
Very interesting.
Very nice, though.
Yeah, your team is going to look... Yeah, they're big, but they move, which is not something we've really played with before.
No.
But it's exciting. They might physically look different, but it's nice that they have the mental game that our dogs have too, and the training. We're excited. Your team is going to look different.
Yeah, we have that single puppy Stitch out of Puma. He's
a white guy.
He's a monster.
I hope he can make it to Iditarod Star. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, and then we have a group of 4 out of Sockeye. Really nice couple really nice big males out of that group. 3 really nice big males out of that group.
And Sockeye is Mask and Reebok's puppy, so
some more superstar leaders there.
Yep. We're excited.
Very excited.
Training for Iditarod 2025 starts
now. Started. Started at the beginning of this year.
Yes, it's always such a team effort too. So thank you to everyone who supports us and is along for the journey. And if you want to be along for the journey, we're open to more team members.
We're coming back. We're ready to rumble. It's gonna be fun. Go challenge Mr. CV again, and we're ready to jump up to that front spot if it presents itself. So we'll be working hard for it.